Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create looping videos with Kling AI. By the end, you'll know exactly how to turn a single image into a smooth, seamless loop that plays endlessly without a visible jump. These looping clips are everywhere right now. Think ambient backgrounds, eye-catching social media posts, website headers, or even those mesmerizing cinematograph-style videos you've probably scrolled past on Instagram. Once you get the hang of this, you'll have a simple, repeatable process for making them anytime. First, head to the Kling AI website and log in. Make sure your account is on an active subscription, because looping video generation is a premium feature. It's not available on the free tier, so don't be surprised if you don't see the option without one. Once you're in, look for the Generate option. This is your main entry point into Kling's creative tools and takes you to the workspace where you can set up your video. Next, choose Video Generation. This puts you in the Video Builder, where start and end frames define how your loop begins and finishes. Start by adding your first frame. You can upload an image from your device, or if you've already created images in Kling, you can reuse one you like. This is handy if you've been generating images in Kling for other projects and already have something that fits the vibe you're going for. If you want to reuse a past image, open the History panel to see your recent outputs. Click the image you want and then confirm your selection. That image becomes your starting frame and sets the visual style for the clip. So it's worth picking something with clean detail and good lighting, since that'll carry through the whole animation. Now add an end frame. This step is optional, but it's the secret to a perfect loop. Open History again and choose the exact same image you used for the start. Confirm it. Matching the start and end frames tells Kling to animate away from the first image and return back to it. So when the video repeats, there's no hard cut. Think of it like a circle. The video travels away from your image and circles right back, so the viewer never sees a reset point. If your loop ever looks jumpy, double-check that the images are identical, since even a small mismatch in cropping or resolution between your start and end frame can introduce a visible stutter. With your frames in place, write a clear, focused prompt. Describe what should happen between the start and the end. Mention the subject, the motion you want to see, and the overall vibe. Short, specific prompts tend to work best for loops. For example, you might describe gentle camera motion, subtle environmental changes, or small repeating actions. Things like steam slowly rising from a coffee cup, leaves gently swaying in the wind, or clouds drifting softly across the sky. Avoid big scene changes. The goal is continuity, not a dramatic transformation. Since the more the motion changes, the harder it is for Kling to land smoothly back on your end frame. When you're happy with the setup, click Generate. Kling will process your request and create the animated clip based on your frames and prompt. Rendering time can vary depending on server demand and clip length, so give it a moment. This is a good time to grab a coffee or queue up your next project. Once it's done, play it through a couple of times to judge the seam. A clean loop should feel continuous, with the last frame naturally flowing into the first, almost like you can't tell where the video starts or ends. If something feels off, refine your prompt for smoother, smaller movements, or reselect your frames to ensure they match perfectly. Small tweaks here usually make a bigger difference than starting over completely. That's all there is to it. With a solid start frame, a matching end frame, and a concise prompt, Kling AI makes seamless looping videos straightforward and reliable. Once you've got one loop you're happy with, try experimenting with different motion styles. You'll be surprised how much variety you can get just by changing a few words in your prompt.